welcome back to my channel. It's Ashy Mustache. I'm picking up where I left off for the mushroom punch needle kit that I did. I decided that I wanted to make it into a patch because it really looked kind of cute, and I didn't really want to keep it in the jump ring, so I looked up all of my supplies that I had originally when I used to do it for I think it was called cross stitch for embroidery, and I was doing that for a bit. I enjoyed it, but I forgot a lot of the steps that I had to do. So here you'll see what I mean where I forgot most of the steps. I got this piece at Hobby Lobby, but I couldn't figure out what it was, and I thought it was the one where you. Sorry, you're gonna hear my cat in the back, but sorry about that. I think he stopped. Sometimes he doesn't like when I'm in the second room because I have it where it's closed off, and for some reason he does not like closed doors. So hopefully he's gone off somewhere for a second. But the white sheet, I could not figure out how to use it. I tried to iron it from both sides. I couldn't find the instructions for it. It was just in a tube that I got from Hobby Lobby. But I skipped that and found another piece that I had that actually had instructions. I think it's from Paylon or something like that. But I got it at Hobby Lobby, and you put the dotted side down to adhere to the backing of the fabric. With punch needle, you really don't need to glue it or anything. This is just to stabilize it, and make sure it's not gonna crumble or whatever when I decide to glue it on the shirt. So pretty much I just took like an old bandana I had, so I'm not directly ironing onto the piece, but I think I gave up after a while because I'm like, I don't care, this thing needs to make sure it sticks to the back, and I think I did it a couple of times. I let it cool down, put the iron on, which I also got at Hobby Lobby. A lot of the stuff that I got for embroidery and then the punch needling was from Hobby Lobby. If I can remember any of it, which I probably don't, I'll try to put it down in the description. If you don't see it, it's because I really couldn't remember. It was so long ago when I started the cross stitch embroidery. I might go back to that because I never really actually did anything on my channel. I just only posted pictures up on my Instagram, which, you should follow. Oh my goodness, here he is again. But Ashy Mustache, Instagram. Don't really do much on there, but I'm starting to slowly put up pictures and videos. And I'm gonna pause until he stops again. Sorry. Back again, cat free, hopefully. But we're getting to the end where I think I just directly ironed it on and just made sure that it was really actually adhering to the back of the patch, so I didn't have any problems going forward. My next step is to let that cool off again after making sure all the edges are at least attached to it. And now I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, I just realized I have to fluff it out because I ironed it all the way down, so it's not as fluffy like when I had originally started. So that was a wake-up call to not do that. Figure out a different way to do that so it doesn't get flattened. But I'm just going around as close as I can, kind of like under the loops, because I don't have to create like a fold over for it to stay down or anything. I can just um, cut around and then just glue it to. I'm gonna use a shirt, and I think I'm gonna keep using that shirt to just make more patches in the future, just kind of test out different styles and everything. But I'm just going around the whole image and making sure I'm not accidentally cutting any of the actual loops, just in case it accidentally undoes itself. So now that we're done with that, I'm just inspecting it, making sure everything looks good, and going to prepare to glue it onto my shirt. So what I planned on using is Fabric Fuse. It's the Quick Bond fabric adhesive that I got at Hobby Lobby. Pretty much just make sure the fabric is clean. And I kind of just globbed it all on just to make sure it actually sticks. I feel like I used it one time when I was doing the embroidery cross stitch patches, and it kind of just didn't stay as much as I'd like. So I'm trying it again and make sure I'm really covering the patch fully, missing no spots, and making sure it's really like tied down to the shirt. Oops. Of course, I had to drop it. I'm trying my best not to get it all over my hands. So I'm just making real sure just to keep it to the patch and not anywhere else so I don't accidentally mess up the shirt. So now I'm just gonna, I didn't really think I even placed it in the right spot, but like I said, I'm gonna cover this shirt with patches and different ideas. This will be the patch shirt. So I'm making sure I press it down because after 4 to 6 hours it should be ready. This is the shirt after like a full day, but yeah, it stayed on pretty well and I can't complain.